Wait, what? Okay, we actually went back in time. So watch this perfect prediction I have as Pete's going to come up the balcony. Oscar is still on site. I can't actually control the players. There we go. Took a second. Now Aaron, ooh, a little bit of team damage there as he was running just a little bit too much. Pete's up there, up top. He's going to not get a single kill, though, as Oscar rounds things out. And attackiereN going to take the lead here. 1-0. Go TV delayed. This, that makes sense. You know, it really does help having Misty in here with all the insider knowledge. Endpoint DDoSed it already. Man, I should have been reading chat when that happened. No, not again. Don't. Oh. Back to the music. Oh my god. Can't a man just cast some video games? Like, all Mans wants to do right now is talk about some video games. Is that too much to ask? Hold on, jumping out, getting to the clients. Reconnecting, potentially. Nope, not quite yet. Crashing out again. Reconnecting. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not just me, but it could just be my luck rubbing off on everyone else. Still crashing out, refreshing, hoping for maybe a new server to pop. There we go, jumping in. We're getting in there, boys. Alright, third time is a charm as we are back on in the server. And Oscarish, the only player I know from the Seal Esports boys. Last round live with just a CZ in hand. Full health, full armor. Might just want to save that for the next round. But hoping for an exit frag. Hoping something walks over his way. And yeah, I just realized, yeah, we're actually, wait, a round further. We actually... They got ecoed. One sec. Burns is trying to get me the actual Go TV IP. So, Oscarish looking like he is going to be able to save this. Actually, he's going in last second. There's no kid on site, so he's a little too close for comfort here. Bomb's going to tick any second now. And that's the wrong button. It looked like it's going to be Team Endpoint stringing 2 in a row. Oh, Oscarish actually just got found last second. Why did he peek that? He should have been out of there a long time ago. So that will be that. 2 in a row for Endpoint after the pistol round was taken by the attackiereN boys and girls. Did they take it off again? Maybe they added too much? I don't know. I mean, actually, at this point, I'm kind of worried about the Go TV. Like, is that going to be on time? We're going to skip rounds ahead? Yeah, I don't actually have my notes out for the LERPs. Campaz, if you want to call them in right now. Well, back in the game. Minute 40 on the clock. Buy is actually pretty basic right here. Seal not investing any more than a nade and a couple P250s. And actually, is that a P2K right there? It is indeed. And it's going to be taken right out of his hands. Crank falls down. Pulse cakes that frag. 4 more players to the CT side of attackiereN. And they're going to take a little peek there. Oscar gets spotted out. Tagged down to 18 HP. Another nade's going to rain on in. It's barely going to do any damage. Aaron got chunked down to 77 HP. Now Mono trying to do some damage, and damage he will do. Took Aaron down ever so slightly more, but this is all just a little bit of a bait. So right now, Mighty Max and crew are pummeling over towards the A-bomb site. As Pulse just makes noise, gets more frags over here on B. Bomb's been planted. Now Seal, or X-Seal, know what's up. Mono's going around the corner. Instant headshot there onto Aaron, so making it costly. Getting at least 1 AK. If they can save that, they will be happy. Small silver lining for them, but Mighty Max already on the run. Spotted out one of the players. Here's the flashbang. Gonna take the peek regardless. Gets the frag there onto Mono, and a follow-up there onto Pete. Leaving only Oscarish alive, but momentarily. Endpoint stringing up 3-1 here to start things off. Okay, so we do have the Go TV. If if anything goes wrong, we're going to jump into it then. As for now, though, I'll just wait until the end of the map so we don't miss any of the action, because right now we are on the first buy round. Full M4s across the board for attackiereN, Endpoint, 3 AKs, salvaged M4, and Liza up on that AWP to start things off. First op of the match. Has a lot of impact here on Cobble, a lot of different areas you can go on there, and especially on the T side. A lot of aggressive positions you could take, but for now, be a slight average push. Jakey making some noise, letting player with him over towards the B side of things. Pete up close. One player actually just to his side. Bit of an off angle. Actually, I like this bait position. Right now, though, no one has eyes up there towards long, so they're going to have to back off momentarily. This is about the time the terrorists are going to start pushing through, and actually, they've rotated 2 more of their players over towards mid. It's going to be a lot of pressure on the back of Pete and Crank. Flashbang in. Pete take the peek, but Crank actually got the first kill. That position worked out absolutely perfectly. Now flashbang over the top. 2 players here about to round the corner. Pulse, he gets the first kill, but Crank does answer back. Luzza chimes in. Perfectly found on Piho there. But now trading blow for blow. It's going to leave only Luzza alive. 1v2 up against Mono and Oscarish. Oscar's had the misfortune to be the last player alive in almost every single round for X-Seal. attackiereN in this case. Now Luzza, going to plant the bomb, doesn't even go for the bait. Now, ooh, Oscar, they're just gonna run around this, a little bit of ring around the rosy at this point. Look at that Luzza falls off perfectly. We're gonna go into clutch cam right now. He gets the first frag he needs as soon as we do, and now misses the second shot, had the opportunity as Mono is having some trouble, but he's gonna recover that AWP and he's gonna look for a little bit more utility, maybe a kit. He's got time whether he finds one or not, and it's gonna be attackiereN bringing it back their way. Good hold. I did like the idea of Luz. As soon as he heard that first player step, which I thought was a little bit of a misplay. I think it was Oscar and... what was it? I think it was Oscar and Pijo. Oscar made a step right behind Pijo, so then Pijo's like, screw it, we have to both run. So they just did this kind of shuffle around. Both the footsteps were heard. Luzza played that to the T. Just had to miss that second shot. Could have gone either way at that point, but for now, attackiereN have 2 rounds. Can they get 2 in a row, though? Right now, they're forcing up around that AWP as they have to. It's been kept quite light for them. UMP on the back of Pijo. M4s across the hands of everyone else. Missing a couple helmets there, but it's not going to matter as Endpoint got AKs across the board. And right now, Pete with the AWP fires off, but it full flash just narrowly misses him. And now, actually, action over towards the B-bomb site. 3 Ts are already in. It's going to be airEN to get that first kill. Pulse on the back of airEN finds himself a second. That last player backed up over towards E-box. 1 over towards double doors. And the rotation is in here from Cranks as well. Spotted through the smoke. Pijo's going to go down. And, well, for attackiereN, it's looking kind of bleak right here. They already have to fall off this. They cannot try and go for a 2v5. You have to hold the AWP and hope they have a little bit of money left in the banks after this round, which they will not. They'll be forcing up pistols, it seems, if that. So easy reset there for Endpoints. And looking like their map pick going their way. Especially, I mean, hold on, Mighty Max, he already found one of them. It's actually both the players here, but he only spots one. Bringing one player up through mid. Crank is going to take the initiative. He finds that first frag. It's a lot to get excited for, but right now this is so important. They hold on to these weapons to give them a simple, slight chance into the next round. And Pete, is he going to get challenged? He will from one of them. I'm surprised that player close to Matrix didn't pop up, though. I mean, Endpoint have money. They should have thrown everything they could. They knew the players had the AWP, but hey, maybe they're feeling confident. They did lose 2 players on the back of it. They have to reinvest on those, which will bring the money a little bit light, but still, I mean, they would have had AKs. They could have got an op out this round if they really wanted to, but now it's going to be attackiereN forcing up around these salvaged, saved weapons. 2 CZs, 1 Deeg up there in a Mono, and they're stacking up that B-bomb site once again. For now, though, Endpoint looks like they're stacking up over towards mid. They're actually pushing mid right now. Crank hears every little bit of this, has to pass on the information. Over to Pijo, who's about to get smoked off, but he peeks at that CZ. The first couple bullets do not do a lot, and he knows that, so instantly falls back after only expending a few of them. I think he shot 4 bullets, knew the damage didn't hit, so good game sense right there. But now Crank, mollied off. He takes a little bit of damage with that last little tap, I should say. Now Peugeot, he's going to be mollied in, but the miscommunication comes through. We missed that kill. That was actually Crank finding one with that M4 they had from the previous round. Now, Endpoint has the bomb planted. This is so awkward. Jakey's trying to hold off 3 players coming up from vents. There's also this player over towards fence. Crank is coming, and he's one of the only real weapons in this round. But still, Jakey's going to find that first one, even out the numbers here. 4v4. And right now, Seal, are they going to fall back? attackiereN, I mean, you go for it now, or you fall back with the weapons you salvage, and immediately as they do that, well, actually, no, just going for it. Crank falls at fence. Oskrish rounds the corner. He goes down. Now, Mono might just want to get out with this AK. That's exactly what he's doing. Last one out, as you can... No, sorry. He's already back all the way. It was actually Pete who was still up close to the AWP, risking a little bit more than he should have. Oh, wait, do I have pronunciation? attackiereN? Oh, dude. If you're hoping for an actual Polish pronunciation, I can't help you, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying, though. I'll try it. So, after that, Endpoint. String 2 in a row. It's gonna have attackiereN. attackiereN. Yeah, there we go. I think I got this. attackiereN. Force up a single Deeg. Is that a 5-7? Is that a 5-7? Nope, P2K. Silhouette always fools me. Thought I saw the unfashionable 5-7 return. But now, Oskrish wants to take himself a cheeky little peek, but I think everyone's fallen off of main. They're actually stuck up top, over towards drop. Now flashbangs come in. No one's holding this angle, but Peugeot's on one side, Crank is on the other. Peugeot's going to be challenged first. Molly off into the corner. Pete does find one with the AWP, but that's back over towards the back of B bomb site. And actually, Pete, no, sorry, he was over there towards A. He held it down, got that first frag, could not get the second though. Now Peugeot's recovered an AK, but he has 1 HP to work with. He's going to tap with the doors, hope for a miracle. So right now the bomb's getting onto that site, going to be planted. Mono's the closest player. Try and do something with this. But Peugeot's going to do a little bit of a Bogdan. Or reverse Bogdan? Anyway, throws the AK over to Oskrish, who still has full health. Peugeot could go try and tap away, but he's just actually turned around. Smart play right here, as right now Mighty Max making a lot of noise. And Peugeot's heard this, so let's see if he can capitalize off it. He has 1 chance, would need like a double tap. But as I say that, Mighty Max falls back, but looks like 1 more. Luzza's going to go hunting spots. The shoulder come around the corner, but Mono's going to come out on top. It sucks that I have to get this excited for attackiereN. Just getting eco kills, but, well, it's all consolation at this point. All silver linings. The bomb's going to tick over. Peugeot far enough away? He is indeed. So they'll salvage up 3 AKs into the next buy round. We'll see what he can do it. So Luzza has that op back in hand. 4 AKs for the rest of the crew. As for the CT side, about attackiereN, Pete's going glass cannon. He's got himself a soul flashbang and a decoy for good luck. Crank gets that M4 out. 4 kits. So, all decked out. Vinny, attackiereN, they are the ex-SEAL guys. So it's going to say SEAL up there. We can't change that. I'm trying to remember that they're not SEAL anymore. But so I kind of dip back and oh, hold up a second. Screw what I can see, because right now it's Pete who saw a little bit of terrorist action there, and he got punished for it, taking in a 17 HP. Crank got damaged up as well. A lot of damage being done to Oscar on this third. As they poke out, take a little peek out from May. It's going to actually let Oscar get out for free. Well, maybe not entirely for free. He does have very few points of health still remaining. Now Jakey running through. Peugeot's going to get that first kill. Second kill as well. So much work has just been done. Might have salvaged this round for attackiereN. As right now, got 2 free kills. He was one of the only full health players now. But around the corner, Mono, he was one of the last remaining. He gets taken down. Shoulder spotted. airEN's been great on these entries so far. Probably most impact kills. Hold up a second, because airENN was about to spot 1 more. Here's the footsteps over towards site, though. It's going to be Oscar's falling on top of a tree. Pete's rounding the corner for through double doors. Knows one is to his left. 38 seconds for Endpoint to cross over to site. Oh my god, Pete, balls of steel, Molotov, he just knew it was not going to spread. Now here we go. As soon as I switch to him, airENN finds the first kill. Pete flicks it over towards the left, finds the frag. Now 1v2, trying to go for some... Wait, was he trying to go for a bang? I was looking at the mini-map. I don't think you can bang that. I'll do some theory crafting afterwards. But now bomb planted. Pete does not have a kit. There should be one on site. Immediate no-scope. We have that on replay. And he goes for the second one. It's not gonna happen. Oh, I'll drop an NT in chat for him. Endpoint, keep things running 4 in a row after only giving up 2 rounds individually. Let's take a look at that replay really quick, because that was a beautiful, beautiful quick scope. Quick scope, no scope, spots it out, quick scope. It was not enough. That reminds me, I need to actually get my notes up. I'm trying to do this from memory, and I haven't pressed these buttons in about a month. It's now forced up as well. attackiereN, they need to get something going now. Pija's got himself the MP9, 2 M4s were salvaged up. Pete's got the op back out, Crank back on the Deeg. And right now, up close and personal in this smoke is airN, but he's going to get spotted out. That's the first time I think he has missed the entry. Pete finds Mighty Max in the back of it, and right now, Endpoint looking kind of shaky. For the first time this map, actually. Player spotted out. Pulse takes the majority of the damage right there, but Pijo has to fall off. The nade rains in, and fortunately for Pulse, it's going to be Jakey who took all that damage as Pulse actually backed on up. Now, this is kind of awkward. They haven't got the rotations in completely. Now they did, as I thought the timing was going to be a little awkward here. As 2 players were already down in the drop room. Looked like they were actually going to take a little bit of control there, get their way over towards Pizza, but Pijo, he got there first. And now he's just laying in wait. 40 seconds left for Endpoint to get out these doors. Looks like Luz is going to be the first one to take the peek. He's only 62 HP, and he goes down from right behind. Mono got that kill. It's going to be Mono to get the second. Swings around, pads those stats. That's 2 for him, 2 for Oscar. Pete rounds it out with 1 for him. And attackiereN get their 3rd round up on the board. Now, the all-important question is, can they get more than 1? Can they string 2 rounds together? Can they come back in this? It's a 3-7 scoreline right now. So if they can get something running, they can actually get the momentum going. 8-7, not impossible, especially here. CT side cobble, not the easiest place to do it. But one must hope. I know there are some attackiereN boys, or betters I should say, in chat. Right now, a little bit of a faster play. Utility use from both teams. Counter utility came out, Molotov was thrown. Auto director, we don't need to be looking at long right now. There's one player over towards A for the terrorist side, and he's just lurking over there towards mid. So it's just going to be noise being made. Pijo is currently anchoring down on top of window. He's been holding that close position just under drop for a while, switching things up. Oskarish in one of his favorite spots. He's usually playing stairs. Take a dual peek, spray through the smoke, doesn't find anything. airN, I believe, spotted a little bit of that. Didn't take the opportunity to go for the flashbang. Alright, we're just gonna ban that guy. Alright, tapped back in. Crank doesn't have his one and done position. Oh, I didn't spot that out. Pete, he did. And just as I switch off of him, Crank gets himself one. Jakey answers back. Now over from door. Mono's gonna get that frag. Pete looked like he was gonna be challenged, but the bomb has now been dropped. It is all up to Pulse. A sole AK versus 4 CTs in 30 seconds left. Bomb out of his hands. Not looking possible. Not looking possible. And they know exactly where he is. The nade rains on in. Tags him up ever so slightly. He tries to get up behind fence, but Mono was just atop of the barrel. Got himself up in the perfect position, and does look like attackiereN. They are going to break the horrible tradition they were forming. 2 rounds in a row. Getting that loss bonus built up for an Endpoint on top of the... Well, I thought they actually had a bit more saved up. They could have forced up a lot differently than this, but Endpoint, they're playing it smart. Just getting the upgraded pistols, armor on 2 of their players, and just enough utility for an execute. So I'm actually really curious what they're going to be doing with this. Right now we take a look at the map, we see them taking all of that mid presence, and right now it's going to be Crank over there towards stairs. Not Pijo. Not Pijo. Where is it? Pete. Switching it up again. He was playing long last round. Lets one pass for free. 3 terrorists coming up from long right now. This is going to be so dangerous. And I pressed the wrong button twice. Yes, Gokaster, NA production. But now Crank heard all of that noise, and then they slowed it down. put all their players over towards mid, allowed the rotation from attackiereN, and now this is really awkward. Crank's about to get a free one, and there it is indeed. He's very hesitant, expecting one more to push through, but it's going to be Eek to see one push through over there towards double doors. That's aeraN a fall. Crank rounds the corner, finds himself a second, spots at the third, but now Mighty Max pulls. They're doing some work, but now Peugeot, he finds that one. Mighty Max is going ham. He's got himself 3 kills all of a sudden. This could be anyone's game. 1v1. The bomb has been dropped, but he can recover that very easily. Oscarish is all the way back there on the B bomb site as he was the sole player holding this. They had not spotted the bomb out. 50 seconds left. Mighty Max going to recover this, and now I'm so curious. He has all the options. He could do this weird double rotation, go all the way back through B, but he's going to play it safe. Slowly, we meander his way back onto site. Probably is going to plant ultra safe. And that he is. Oscarish, he's just tucked himself into a corner, waiting to hear this bomb's going to be planted, or he's completely gone AFK. Oscarish. This is not good. This is the worst thing. You hate to see it. Like, hello? Oscar? Buddy? Oscar? You could have won this, man. He's got 12 seconds. Oscar! Come on, man. Buddy. Okay, Oscar's just going to sit here, think about life. Mighty Max is going to sit here wondering what's happening. He stuck around too long, maybe. He's actually so close to this because he didn't hear his stat, but he's going to be lucky. Only took 4 damage. And yeah, Tech Pause has to come out. Oscar, he's been the last person alive in so many rounds, and obviously there is a Tech Pause. So we're going to take this moment and... oh man, I am so bummed for them. Like, they can't replay that round. So much has already happened. Can I ask if the caster's on drugs? Nah, man, I haven't smoked weed in about 4 hours. Maybe between matches, we'll see. So, while we wait for him to come back, we'll pop up on this music, and I can take this time to thank people for follows or something. Read chat, hang out with you guys. Yeah, Chopper knows, the pizza guy was delivering. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, baby, 15 follows today. I can't go back all the way, but let's do a little rundown. YJ1, AgroCS, Robinson, NNNNN, Binny, _TRNS, Umaru Chan 18, Red Ein, Zane Reikley, Incursilio08, Sanae Joe, Incursilio, wait, no, oh, just updated, Truva Troy, and let's see, we got Kench Guapo, Phil Boy, Sweets GG, thank you all for the follows, guys. It means a lot, it touches my soul. Nothing makes me happier in life than seeing an arbitrary number go higher on my stream. Is Caster snorting coke? No. Caster is gay, can't marry. I can marry whoever I want. Whether I'm gay or not does not matter. And it looks like my CSGO has crashed. That's lovely. So we will throw this back to a splash point. Thankfully, no, I have a tech problem. They have a tech problem. Although, fortunately, we have the GoTV IP for this, so we don't have to connect to the client anymore. Things will be okay. Let's see, Goose420, Willet, Coyote, OB008, Jack Sparrow, www.01, Existence, CSGO. Thank you, guys. Alright, reconnecting. Is Caster Nigerian? No, I'm tattooed. I don't know if that's a race yet. We're working on it. We're working on it. Alright, jumping back in server. Come on. Come on. Game. I think we're still... Oh. Do we want to leave this on for a minute? Can we get some insight?
Wyjebał wszystkich oprócz mnie, teraz działa, jestem ja i Oskar.
Can we get a translation in chat? I heard Oscar's name. Okay, getting back onto the match, Oscar's problems seem to have been solved. We'll stop the music as I had to take a quick little moment, answer some messages in Discord. By the way, yeah, I think somebody slammed my Twitter link in there. Jump on that, please. Hit me with a follow, and if you ever want any of your matches casted on ESEA, CEVO, Faceit, God, anything, hit me on up. I do this on request. Ooh, hold up a second. We need to maybe pay a little bit more attention to Mighty Max, as he just got an amazingly aggressive push. He's been lurking over there towards mid every single round. That's the first time things have really gone his way, or he's been that aggro to make things go his way. So now Oscar, going to re-smoke it, which is interesting as Endpoint. Well, they had the exact same idea at the exact same second. So it's going to be a double-wide smoke, as it looks like Endpoint are going to be pushing themselves on back through D-Lore halls. And oh, Pete! Pete, you had such an opportunity right there. Not gonna happen though. Hold on, guys. Just 1 second as my thing crashed. Have to get that going back up again. Alright, 50 seconds left on the clock. Endpoint looking a little bit nervous. They already had the 2 first picks, so I mean, things are just going their way. Now Mighty Max is in the perfect position. Oh, the timing just went by his side, but still another timing went his way. Because Oscar's got found out, but Mono was actually just going up there, so he's like, what the hell? I just passed. It was safe. So that's just Peugeot, Mono, and I don't know why Mono's going in on this. He can't do that. It's round 13. You need to save these weapons. Peugeot's going to try and stuck himself somewhere safe. Yeah, that'll work out for him. These players, they are close, and they want him dead. They don't want to give him anything for the next round, as right now their loss bonus is nil. It'll go into 2-round loss bonus. They still won't get rifles out. They'd have to, well, I guess you could force up pistols, get that 3rd-round loss bonus, get a decent buy in the next one. That's exactly what they're going to have to do, as Peugeot peeks a little bit too far on the sidewalk, and that is that. Force Spike comes out for attackiereN. Oh man, this is sloppy. This is pretty much as good as they can do, right? Yep, bought down to $100, split between 2 players. FAMAS out for Oscarish. 3 Deegs out. And only a CZ for Crank to work with. Well, I don't want to say only a CZ. That's basically a pocket FAMAS at this point. Pocket M4. Actually, no, it's a pocket FAMAS. They were talking about this on ECS, I think, 2 days ago. They went over the stats. It's basically a FAMAS until you're at range, and then the damage drop-off is just slightly worse than the CZ compared to the FAMAS. Right now, they might see some action. Hold on a second. Modern Director really wants to look at Mighty Max right now. And it's going to spot nothing. It's back to Oscars. Actually, Pulse to spot them out first. Oscars didn't poke off the bait. Didn't want to go for the trade. And right now, they're going to take that frag and back off and say, hey, we've got a minute 10 to work with. Mighty Max is already in the connector, but he's about to be spotted out. Oh, the timing, Mighty Max. And again, the timing is going to round the corner. So Mighty Max in for free right now. It's totally going to catch Peugeot off guard. No, not looking the right way. Peugeot finds him. Pulse finally finds Oscarish in a flurry of kills in a matter of seconds as attackiereN finds Peugeot. Now rounding the corner, fully blinded. Pulse finds one more back. Brings the only Crank left alive with the most broken weapon in all of the world in his hands. But 3 players to kill, 3 bullets in the mag. Can he do it? He can't. He's fallen off. He's dead. Holy crap, you guys are having some serious discussion in chat. Like, entire paragraphs. I like it. I mean, I'm used to seeing just forehead spam chat, retire, NACS stuff, so nice change of pace. Last round, I really think they should have gone very light pistol investment. Like, maybe not even armor, because right now they've got just as shaky, if not worse. I don't know how much you want to balance a 1 FAMAS up against, like, a MP9 UMP. Pretty much the same buy they had last round in terms of effectiveness. See if they can do anything more with it. That is the last round of this first half here on, I believe, yep, Endpoint's pick. They've been having a good show of it. attackiereN having really a hard time getting anything more than 2 rounds in a row. And, well, that was hard enough asking just for that. So we're now over towards mid. Everyone's bunching on up, except, wait a minute, hold on. This is a little awkward. Jakey, does he know that Oscarish got this far? Check back with him in a moment, as right now, Mighty Max looked like he's going to come face to face with somebody, but they backed off. Jakey, he doesn't know. He's just making some noise. Hoping somebody peeks him, but okay. Going on in Mighty Max. He's been the entry fragger. He's been doing so good. And right now, he wanted to do that again, but nobody wants to take the bite. attackiereN not taking any peek, not budging from any of their positions. They've been stuck in these same positions, waiting for someone to walk in their crosshair, and it just has not happened yet. So now 4 terrorists running on in. Finally, Oscar gets spotted out. I don't know where that was, actually. Was he in the corner? He must have been a Peugeot. Spots one out. Finally, somebody walks into a crosshair. Finally, something goes the way of attackiereN, but only momentarily. His 3 quick kills go back the way of Endpoint, leaving only Mono alive. 1v4. Some damage has been done, but he's only got the MP9, so flashbang over the top. Tries to take a jiggle peek. He's smoked off immediately from both windows. He just doesn't have a chance in the world. At this point, close your eyes and just run in, hoping for the best. Pad those stats with 1 more kill. Mono, 1 last chance, 1 last kill. Pulse goes down, he wants some more. It's just a silver lining, just a little gold star to add to your badge. And oh, look, Mighty Max down to 7. 7 will be done. Weapons are thrown, it'll be 11 to 4 in the favor of Endpoint as we switch sides here. It does not look like either of these teams are going to be talking about it for too long, as 9 out of 10 players readied up immediately. Seal bet on Endpoint. Probably not true. Might not want to go, slandering, libeling teams, but hey, you do you. We're going to go on into the second half, but momentarily I can drop another couple thank yous over to, let's see, Triblal, Pillar Kuijiliong. Man, I have never said a name more wrong in my life. Thank you for following. And Ruskibli 4. 3 names in a row. Dropping follows that I didn't say anything near correctly. I tried. Sometimes that's all we can do. And well, attackiereN, they're going to have to try their hardest here because the pistol round, while not completely necessary, there would still be a little bit of wiggle room. They desperately need this. But even if they get it, after the first one went their way last half, they lost it immediately. So, I mean, what do you hope for in this situation? Well, Mighty Max is going to be hoping for a couple frags, as right now 3 players down in the drop room immediately. 2 more players on his side for Endpoint, and immediately 1 tag down to 7 HP. That was airaN. He can't do a whole lot from this position now, but Luzza, nice double tap there. He's going to find himself 1, finds himself 2. Luzza saving the day. 3 kills go to him. A 4th. We got that on replay. Don't you worry. attackiereN, they can be worried, though, as there's 1 player left, and he is AFK in the corner getting knifed by Jakey. Let's throw it to the replay. Missed the first one because I only have a 10-second replay. But look at this. Expert work here by Luzza, doing amazing shit. Beautiful. And now the pause comes back. Yeah, Oscar, he's... Oh, are you kidding me? I don't know if it's them. I mean, I've crashed twice from the CEVO. No, I've crashed 3 times from the CEVO client. He may have crashed from the CEVO client. Oscar crashed from the CEVO client earlier. It's just bad times for attackiereN right now. It's just bad times. Oh, CCB's in chat, who is also on attackiereN, and he's got some insight. Let's see, they've never won a map on Kabul, and Endpoint has never lost on Kabul. After attackiereN didn't take advantage of winning pistol round, you knew Endpoint would get the lead. Yeah, this guy, genius. I need him on my analyst desk. He's saying all the things I should be saying. Kabul favors T. Hey, I said that. Kabul favors T side in general overall. Expect attackiereN to close the gap slightly second half, but Endpoint should win Kabul. Yeah, completely agree from what we've seen here so far, and especially after you have to take the mental game of like attackiereN losing Oscar. That one round, they probably could have clutched that, brought it back their way a little bit, and then that round right there, I mean, nothing was going to happen when that 1v4 on a pistol round. In like 99 times out of 100. Impossible round. But it's a mental game, is what I'm trying to get at. When you have technical issues do that in very clutch time scenarios, it boils the blood a little bit. Although these guys are in Poland, it's probably like negative. I don't even know Polish degrees. It's probably a little colder there, so blood not so easy to boil. For now, we're just waiting for another player to get back in here. Waiting for them to press that button that says everything's okay. Is this online or LAN? This is LAN. Quite LAN. Here, let me prove to you it's online. There you go. LAN pings. .20 degrees, and that's 20 degrees in Celsius, which is, I don't even know in American degrees. That sounds warm. I think that's warm. Is it warm in Celsius? Did I receive the $20 donation? Let me tab out and check. I don't actually have donations on, like for notifications. Nothing's come through yet, so we'll see. I'll wait on that one. 68. Oh, it's like, that's the perfect temperature for me. And yes, I call them American degrees, because we're the only backwards-ass country that uses them. Wait, I heard buys coming through. I had tabbed out momentarily. Anything going on? Are we getting back in? We do have 10 players back in the server. Awesome. Second map is going to be train. You can type !maps in chat, and that'll get you the information you need. But back in this game, we haven't unreadied quite yet. Show ping, please. There is the ping. Where are you from, Caster? I am from California, which is a it's basically a different country from America, but we're kind of still affiliated loosely. We don't like to talk about it. Still paused. Anyways, I heard the buys come out, turned off the music. We can take a look at the buys, though. And there we go. Peugeot going for that unpause. We are going to be getting underway after attackiereN just lost their pistol round for, well, the first round of that second half. Endpoint. Oh my god. What are they doing? Triple UMP buy. I don't know if UKCS is different if you guys are playing on a patch back from 2017. UMP doesn't really work so much anymore. UMP, kind of subpar. I'm actually expecting these deagles to do a lot of work. And Crank, he's got that first deagle up close into main. Let's see, flashbang. No, smoke's going to come out. Looks like attackiereN wanted to take that peek. Ooh, another nade comes in. It is 3 points of damage. Crank has had 2 nades thrown pretty much right next to him. He's taken 3 damage. Be counting his lucky stars. Here's attackiereN. Tucked over just next to Broken Wall. It's going to be Oscarish and Pete up top and drop. And Mono is the last person to be going in that way. Mighty Max holding it from the CT side. He hears somebody coming on in. Backs off just before that splash comes through. Now things slow down a little bit. I believe Peugeot, yep, has doubled down with Cranked right here, but looking like one player wants to get aggressive off this. It's going to be attackiereN. Spots out 1 pair of legs. 2 players actually. Doesn't know the third's there, and Crank is going to find the first one. Peugeot finds the second, and I said it was possible. These deagles ring out. 2 more for Cranked in total. It's going to be 2 players for Endpoint, taking a little taste of their medicine as well. attackiereN, they got the pistol round last half. Endpoint got it this half. And it's looking like it's going to be an immediate reset. Jakey already going to save. Pole's going to post up a little bit close, but he's just hoping for some exit frags. I don't know. I don't really have words for this at this point. Like, I can't even blame it on CZs. We didn't see the first anti-eco dropped by attackiereN. I have to guess it's CZs. That was just deagle, like expertise deagle work. You can't call that cheap by any means. But now it's gonna be Oscar finding one. Jakey should be far back enough. He's gonna take a cheeky little peek out window for absolutely no reason. That's the kind of thing that gets you killed. Taking these peeks. Now, if you're gonna save the weapon, save the weapon. Don't take those peeks, ever, please. So now, taste of their own medicine, attackiereN have a little bit of wiggle room to get right back in this, get something going. They got the AK buy, salvaged up the 3 UMPs, 1 M4, so they don't even have to buy this round. They are just taking some free weapons, going for it. Now, Endpoint, they want to try this again. 2 Deegs, 2 CZs, and Jakey saved that M4. Yeah, CJGD1 has my number dialed. He says, there's a reason I'm only a caster, not a pro. I don't know what that's specific to, but yeah, I'm trash at this game, man. I'm not even an analyst. I don't even pretend to be. I just say words good. Now, attackiereN. Heard somebody jump, expecting the fake, hoping somebody hasn't dropped quite yet. Is currently Crank and Peugeot pushing on in. One player towards back of sight. That's Luzzo's fallen off. Wants to take a rotation, get himself into a better, more advantageous position. As Mighty Max and crew, they stack up all 5 players on this B-bomb side. Yeah, I just do the good wording, man. I just got the voice good, and like I say words punctually. Me smart NA caster. 40 seconds left. attackiereN, they're looking nervous right now. Okay, back of sight, Luzza. We switch to his position. He gets down. Now Mighty Max, Jakey, they make it possible. Mono and Peugeot chime right back in, and people are falling just as we switch to him, leaving only attackiereN alive. Deagle in hand. He's got the armor as well. Peugeot's quite low, so doesn't even need a headshot. One body shot will take him down. But Pete rounding the corner. 20 seconds left. attackiereN misses the shots. Can't get the headshot. He got a chest shot. Pete hits him down. 2 players will stay alive, and the bomb will be planted for an extra little bit of bonus money. Caster, I make plastic surgery for my voice? No, I just chain smoked, like, every day for the past 10 years. No, would not advise. Caster that reads chat, that's a first? Nah, lots of people do that. And I only read chat because I hate myself and I want to see the horrible things you guys say about me so I can, you know, remember those things whenever I sign off. Make a nice list. Have some nice self-deprecation. And now, Endpoints, not buying up a single thing. They've got, is that 2 P2Ks? 2 P2Ks. Usually there's like one guy up on a team who's like, nah, P2K is good, man. It's rare you see 2. Alright. Pour yourself some water, ladies and gents. I've been casting for an hour. I don't have hydration button here, but I need to get hydration button here. He chimes in every so often. He's like, you've been streaming for such and such. You should have this much water. Edits wants to see the pings, and see the pings he shall. It's not too bad. Crank is probably wishing he had something better, but 60 is nothing to really bat an eye at too much. Anyways, in this round, minute left for attackiereN, who, once again, playing this slow. Don't want to say nervous, but, I mean, I would be nervous. They have a long way to run this back. Right now, they've got the sight down. Timing's on their side. That player fell off the last of the B presence. Now Pete's going to hope he can get something done. Had a chance to make a lot of money that round with the UMP, but nope, no doing. Does some damage. Mono's going to finish it off. He wants to get out now before he drops that AK. It's not going to happen. That looks like it's going to be picked up by the CT side, and Oskrish is here already trying to get this shut down, trying to get it out of their hands. But the round, most certainly, going the way of attackiereN. It's both. Gaming Nas, attackiereN used to be on Seal Esports. They are now ex-Seal Esports, but I hate saying the ex-org name. They are currently on HLTV as attackiereN. Okay. We're missing a couple eco frags. Nothing to really bat an eye at. Tanyan, he says I'm stuck. He needs to refresh. Because I'm looking at my output, have not dropped any frames. Looks good here. So now, Endpoint finally going to get a good buyout, and a good buy indeed. Double op setup, although one of those is going to be Glass Cannon onto Luzza. As for Mighty Max, relegated down to just a FAMAS, so we can get a little bit more utility. 2 kits, 2 flashbangs. Ooh, Peugeot tucks himself around the corner, baby steps it out, finds Luzza, Glass Cannon, comes back to bite. Now attackiereN flashed off from his teammates. Not a whole lot he can do in that position. Oskrish has gotten presence there over towards drop. Mollied it off, had one more player join him. Actually, no. That player joined him just to throw the bomb back. Then Peugeot wants to go make some more noise. They heard the rotation, so now I'm curious what they're going to do on towards the A-bomb site. As Pete and Mono is a little bit closer. You could go in on this. They heard the rotation, so like, grab the bomb maybe? Grab the bomb they will, and rotate. It's like I know what I'm talking about every now and then. So now Jakey, sole player over towards the A-bomb site. They are slowly bringing Mighty Max back over as he is currently poising up towards connector. As for the T side, noise being made over towards long. Jakey might bite on that, call over a little bit more presence, but still it's just Mighty Max. 40 seconds left. Here's some footsteps, spots a player, gets 1 kill, but that's all he will find. Mighty Max on site, jumps on top of the hut, buys that first frag, and now, ooh, I like this play. Goes over towards long, keeps eyes trained that direction, has to count on his teammates who are currently rotating up through connector. Oh, Pulse almost got one through the double door. Jesus. Mighty Max, though, he found himself an AWP to work with. He picked that up from Luzza, I believed. Now attackiereN finds himself one. Taken back, traded out. Mono finds one, but only one for him. It's going to be Endpoint finally bringing it back their way. The double op setup actually does pay off. And they have just 3 more rounds before they take this map. attackiereN, though, plenty of money in the coffers. As you can see them spending every little bit of it. They'll get AKs across the board entirely. And Endpoint, actually, not as good of a story. Now it's going to be a FAMAS again for attackiereN and Mighty Max. They had plenty of utility, though. Let's see. Mighty Max playing drop again. attackiereN has actually fallen back a little bit. Are they going for a boost right now? It may have been a good time, but it's going to be Luzza to find one as he finally gets himself back behind Coop. Joined up with the damage that attackiereN did in the first play, but Luzza does go down. I cannot believe that Peugeot actually held that angle. They've really dedicated themselves to that. Now 2 players up top at drop. Mighty Max still here, but he has to bring over another player as Pulse thinking about rotating, and he's going to indeed, actually he second-guessed himself, but now it's going to be attackiereN back behind Fountain. Pressure comes out, Mighty Max goes down, found by Pete over at E-Box. Immediately traded out. Tico swings to the right, can't find that frag, leaving only Jakey and Pulse. Could there be a reset here for the Endpoint guys? It's entirely possible. Another smoked off, 2v3 for the retake. They're going to try and wait, as Jakey currently going through the back. And going to spawn. So the save will come through indeed. It'll be a free round for Seal. Well, maybe not entirely free. 2 players going down. Speak slower. I can tone it down a little bit. I'll go smoke a bowl after this map. It'll slow me down. No, it is not Overpass, it's Cobblestone, Train, and Inferno, I think? Inferno, there we go. What country am I from? I am from the United States of California. I guess it's just one state. We're trying to form a coalition with Oregon and Washington. Maybe Vancouver, too. We'll see. We're going to go form our own country. Filled with blackjack and casinos and hooker factories, all the marijuana you can smoke. And now Endpoint. Well, with the salvaged weaponry, they're going to buy up around at 2 CZs, 1 Deagle. On site, once again, Mighty Max not taking the drop position. attackiereN found one with the CZ. Now Mighty Max finds one, finds himself 2 in the CZs. They are working again. attackiereN picks up an AWP. He finds 1, he finds 2, and Endpoint, they are going to take it. What a round. We got a replay. Oh my god. What's my surname? You can find out on my Twitter. ! Twitter. Oh, I don't actually like my surname. Once I get some good esports money, I'm changing that shit. Alright, Endpoint. After that surprise round, keeping it together. Oh, actually, not enough time to set up the storyline as Cranky's doing what he does best, popping out first, getting a couple headshots. Just one to start off with, but feeling confident as Luzza wants to go challenge this. Tries to fire off the smoke, not so lucky at this very moment. Right now, Pete's sole player over towards the A side of things may have heard them back off, as Jakey and Pulse going for a little bit of a cheeky boost over here. Peugeot is going to fall off that angle. Minute 15 still left. Man advantage. They haven't recovered that AK, have they? No, the AK from Mighty Max still far off. Minute left in the round. Luzza still back behind Chicken Coop. It's worked for him more often than not. Definitely more often than Fountain. He's been having some horrible luck right there, but right now, Several terrorists pummeling them way into drop, into connector, unchallenged. This is going to be a lot of noise being made. Pulse hears it just in time. Flicks right, finds the frag. What was that from Pulse? Switches to the USB, can't get the kill, but Jakey finishes off the damage done. attackiereN, only Peugeot and Pete alive. They're going to get a bomb plant at the very least. Can they hold this? As Pete, high HP player, only has a deagle to work with. attackiereN spots out that player. Jakey finds the other one. Done and dusted. Endpoint going to be going up to map point here. 15-8. As the bomb being defused, we're actually giving themselves a couple seconds, getting the second op, getting the AK, getting a little more utility. They'll have everything to work with. Let's take a look at a series of frags that went down as Pulse tried. Well, actually, didn't try. He just got them back in this. Down from a man advantage. Got that nice double kill. Got a lot of damage dealt. Endpoint now in prime position to get this map as attackiereN only have a Galil, AK, 3 CZs to work with, but I'm never counting these out. Never, ever counting them out. No, I'm not a good player. I'm an awful player, Tanya. I am horrible at this game. I'm an old man. I don't have the skill anymore. My tendons, they're battered and broken. Motto line, he's might be battered and broken as soon as he's stepping in the fire and spotted out a player, but he got up for free just in time to find Mighty Max laying in wait on the opposite side of that smoke. It'll leave only Peugeot alive over towards Long. As for the B-bomb site, could fall at any moment. attackiereN finds the first frag. They're under crank. One more about to peek, and he thinks he's back behind the box. Oscars finds the one from the other side. Mighty Max goes down. Pete brings it back their way. And attackiereN still have a possible one. The lurk pays off. Peugeot finds Jakey, and he has to hurry. As right now, one player alone on site. Pete has actually left the bomb. This is brilliant. Pete has left the bomb for his teammate over in tons. So now Peugeot, he has, well, I thought he could double back over towards A if he wanted to right now. Oh, he's making noise. No, you have time to play. You have 50 seconds. Okay, he's just going to go the short way. He's just like, well, I could go the long way through dealer halls. No, I'm just going to grab the bomb, run back over to A. 200 IQ play there, dropping the bomb, being one of the last players left on that site, allowing the bomb plant. Now he can use that as a second player, so to speak. Position himself around it. Try and isolate this into a 1v1 duel. Let's see. Peugeot going for the vent angle. Oh, it was actually pre-fired by Mighty Max. Peugeot gets the kill. Brought this down to 1v1, but Pulse rounding the corner. Not gonna get it. Peugeot, he makes it happen. Brilliant stuff there from Pete to drop the bomb back in T-Halls. Peugeot to go get it. After the lurk, gets the kill in an unlikely round. Like I said, AK, Galil, and 3 CZs. You can never count them out. But they still have 6 rounds to run this back up against the UK squadron of Endpoint. Currently on map point 6, just to get it to overtime. Wait, this isn't a dating site? Oh, I'm closing the cast down now. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm looking for my CSGO husbandu. Oh, I nearly screwed that up. The boost was coming out from Mighty Max. The head was spotted, but neither of the two players up and drop could actually find the shot. Peugeot's got to be kicking himself. That was a free kill right there. Molotov out, bomb collected, all 5 players to the T side, looking like it's going to be a B hit. Currently at Broken Wall is attackiereN with just the CZ, and I believe it's Luzza. Oh, yep, he got tagged up immediately. Yeah, he does not like, he's the most unlucky guy. He got tagged up on that fountain angle again. It's going to be one and done. Shit observing? Thank you, my man. I'm trying my best. Actually, I don't know what you're talking about. That was actually good. I was doing absolutely fine right there. But as I say that, I screw everything up. We'll leave it on a director. Miss every single frag except for Peugeot, who will go down. Pete has an opportunity. Crank finds one with the Galil. He's now on low HP, just 8 points of health. He's got to wait for Pete to try and do all of the work here. 2v2, Pete gets blinded, falls off the angle. Pulse tries to find a frag from the other side of Fountain, and he almost does. He gets the dink up, gets the frag, and Jakey finalizes at 16-9 for Endpoint up against attackiereN.